Hello, my name is Andre Garcia. I'm the founder of the Growth Capital Company, and before I show you the back end where like the magic happens, I want to make two promises, and just I want you to keep one thing in mind before you see that. Okay, so promise number one: all of this right here, this is just the way that I am naturally. It's the only way that I know how to be. And I can promise you that I'm always going to be like this. Most people do not have a hard time telling that almost immediately, just from a few minutes in conversation with me, because it is genuine. It is who I am. Okay, I welcome you to have a very, very quick conversation, and if at any second you feel like I'm not being any of these things, you hang up or have me arrested. I will turn myself in. But no, I'm really, this is who I am. Okay, regardless of whether or not you need financing, this is still who I am. Okay. Promise number two. Now this one's a little bit more difficult to quantify, but okay, this one I can definitely make concretely. I am going to attempt to be the hardest working loan officer that you have ever worked with. Okay, I'm willing to bet that I'm definitely the hardest working loan officer that you will ever work with. But can I promise that? I don't know. I don't know who you've worked with in the past, so I would be out immediately. But I can make that attempt. That's a promise. And I don't know. Most people have a very difficult time keeping up with me, because this isn't work. I'm having a freaking great time. I have a great time every day. I keep it positive. I keep it competent, and I'm here to work for you. And I look forward to working with you. Actually, you know what? Here, promise number three. A bonus promise, okay? Absolutely no obligation. Absolutely no pressure. I'm never, ever, ever, ever wasting my time, okay? It doesn't matter to me if you don't need financing right now. If you're thinking about maybe getting financing in 3 years and you just want a little bit of basic information, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, why don't you do it right now? No. If you want to, if you're ready, then you can. I'm here to work for you. I'm here to give you information. I'm here to answer your questions. And this is always me. Okay, so here, after you submit your information into us, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to drag and drop the information that you submit in. This is the personal financial statement, and as you can see, it files processing, and bam, there it is. So you see here we have all the fields are pre-populated, and it just read it from that PDF file. It might seem like a small thing, but what this does is save an incredible amount of time. I'm just going to pick a commercial real estate loan here. You're going to see we can pick the term, loan program, documentation type, reason for the loan, and of course we can work with all property types. Some of the basic information here about the request, estimated credit score, and then whether or not you can verify your income, along with some disclosures. A little bit of property information here. Just put the loan amount here again, and the amortization, along with the income that it's collecting. Just some tax information. This a little bit too much. Okay. Insurance, a little extra there. And then in the next step, you'll see here we can upload the tax returns. Now, the system is built to read all schedules, all types of tax returns. And we can go up to 3 years, the minimum would be 1 year. If if you can't find them, or if you just want to be careful, if you give us 1 year, we can get you a quote. But if there's big differences in the previous 2 years, if there's a big difference from the 1 year that you give us in years previous, it might be okay, but just please let us know up front. But look at how quickly this happens. So it's reading the tax returns, and it's filling in all the spaces. This is something that normally happens manually. So this report that has been automatically generated is something that is created manually. So that report, what I mean that it's normally, that report is a big part of underwriting. So if you ever applied for a conventional commercial loan, or really any commercial loan, except for like bridge or hard money, that it's a 60-day process. Sometimes a little bit longer. It can be up to 60 days, like from soup to nuts, to get to the closing table after you apply. Now, with this system, the reason we can go from, essentially cut that in half, or sometimes by more than half. SBA 7A loan in 21 days is like unheard of. My brain almost exploded when I heard that, and I didn't believe it. And then I saw how and why, and I see that the amount of time that they saved with the underwriting, and the full story is that the back end system, because if we were to print up that report and send it in to whatever lender that's outside of the system, we wouldn't save very much time in underwriting. We would save in the initial setup of the loan package, because I wouldn't have to do the cash flow analysis. But as far as the bank processing and the bank doing their thing, they would still have to manually input all of that data into into their own system. So then there you go. Your Manila folder is in line. It goes to the back of the line, behind the 20, 30, 40, 50, or however many other loan requests. Goes to the back of the line, and then eventually, or over the course of 2 or 3 weeks, they get their hands on it and they start doing it. In this case, we hopefully, we could get no quotes if nobody likes the transaction, but more than likely we should get something, or we could get like 6 or 7 quotes. So whoever has the best terms. Once we accept that and we say, okay, let's move forward, the lender has all of that information inside of their system immediately. So we're skipping ahead by 3 weeks, and that's how I can tell you that SBA loan, 21 to 30 days, or 21 to 45, with 21 to 30 being the average. So yeah, it can be. We can close lightning fast. It is a much better experience. Things close faster. Things go smoother. Everybody's happier. Okay. So yeah. If there's any questions, if you need anything, please remember, I'm very serious. No obligation, no expectation. We just, if you just want to chat, we can chat. If you need financing, great. If you don't need financing, that's great too. I'd love to just talk to you. Isn't friendship just worth a lot more, anyways? So listen, I'm here. If you have questions, if you need answers, if you need anything, just please reach out. I'm here, and I just want to be of service. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you well. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Have a great one.